Wake up with Matt in the morning.
Oh, hey there. Good morning. Thanks for waking up with me again. Of course, I am Matt, and this is Matt in the Morning. And guess what? Today, we're doing a keto crockpot meal. And this thing's delicious. Now, let me just say right out the gate, if you want to make this not keto, use Tator Tots. If you want this to be keto, low carb, use Cauliflower Tots. Either way, it's good. I mean, it's delicious. So when I first made this dish, it was just something for a work potluck, right? It was like, I gotta find something for this work potluck. And I was on the old Pinterest looking around, and I found this dish that had delicious items in it. Did a layer of tater tots, a layer of cubed up chicken, raw, didn't even have to pre-cook it, bacon, cheese, salt, pepper, garlic, typical stuff, right? Then you layer it again. You throw it in the crock pot on high for like 3 hours and 15 minutes to 3.5 hours. You're done. And when I first made it, I remember it was like, it's lunchtime, let me go in and see what's going on. I got in there about 30 minutes after everyone else, and there was like one bite of mine left. One. So that's when I knew this one's gonna be a hit. Now, then we kind of changing up the way I eat with trying to go more keto. I'm obviously not 100% keto. Obviously. We had that whole beef stroganoff Instapot video previously. But I do try to lean towards the keto. And so I thought, how can I make this keto? Simple. We go with Cauliflower Tots. So yeah. If you don't like cauliflower, you don't want to get the Cauliflower Tots, you're not worried about the carbs, go with Tator Tots. That simple. It's super delicious, and what I like about it is, so on this one we actually added a ranch packet. That kicked it up a notch. Another thing you could do is take the chicken once you cube it and toss it in some Frank's Red Hot or your favorite hot sauce, whatever you want to do. You can really do a few things to kind of tweak it a little bit and to make it your own. One thing I thought about was, what if I smoked the chicken before putting it in here? We'll do that next time. So anyways, look, if you're looking for a go-to for a work potluck or something at the house, or just a really good dish to have throughout the week, this is it. This one will not disappoint you, and it's super simple to make. That's what I like. Simplicity, guys, simplicity. And this has it. So, hey, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. Let's just jump right down into the kitchen.
Hey, welcome to the kitchen. Hey, so like I said, we're doing the keto crockpot chicken ranch crockpot deal, and you're gonna love it. So I've already got everything prepped up, ready to go. So let's go ahead and just jump right into layering it. And please notice again, I'm using the crockpot liner. I love those things. Also want to point out, so I'm using the Cauliflower Tots. You could also just use regular old riced cauliflower. You could make it yourself, do whatever you want there. Now, if you're not worried about keto, you can just simply do regular old tater tots. Maybe you don't like cauliflower. This dish is still prime time with tater tots. That's actually how when I first found this recipe, that's what it was. It was exactly how we're doing it, except I had tater tots instead of cauliflower tots. And this is a huge hit at work potlucks, home potlucks, any potluck, right? This dish is a huge hit. So anyways, you want to take your cauliflower tots or regular tater tots. That's layer number one. Layer two, we got 3 cups of cheese. We're going to put our first cup down, roughly a cup over the first layer. Next up, 14 pieces of bacon, diced up. Now with the bacon, let me just say, you can do it yourself, or if time is an issue, just get the pre-cooked stuff that you throw in the microwave. It's real bacon. Nobody will notice a difference. Trust me, that's what I use every time. Now with the pre-cooked stuff, you will notice it if you're just eating bacon, right? You can obviously notice the difference. But in a dish like this, time-wise, unless you want to make the bacon, time-wise, I just use the pre-cooked stuff. So we throw that down. Next up is 3 chicken breasts cubed up. So we'll do about half of that. And it's raw. Everybody always asks me when I make this, they say, wait, you don't pre-cook the chicken? Nope. We just drop it in, cube it up, about 1-inch cubes roughly, and drop it on in. Now I am going to take this glove off for cross-contamination purposes. Got the other one ready. So there's our main layers. Next up is some seasoning. Go with some garlic. Now this one, I'm doing this one a little different. In years past, I've just done salt, pepper, garlic, you know, that Trinity blend, and that's it. This is some onion powder. You're gonna do about a teaspoon of onion powder, about a teaspoon of granulated garlic, about a half teaspoon of pepper, and a half teaspoon of salt. But we're switching it up, guys, and we're gonna do some ranch seasoning in here. One other idea I had that I'm gonna do one of these days is take the chicken and soak it in some like Frank's Red Hot or something like that to do a spicy version. But this one we're gonna do a ranch version. So I'm not doing the salt and pepper, just doing garlic and onion powder. So at this point, we layer it again. Take more tater tots, cauliflower tots, whatever you're using. Boom, let's do another layer. Here we go, here we go. Please keep in mind that the ingredient list and the how-to will be down below in the description. So don't worry about having to try to take notes, follow along, anything like that. I got you hooked up. So we're going to take about another cup-ish of cheese. Put it on top of our second layer of tots. We're going to take the rest of our bacon. 14 slices. You know, the original recipe, what's funny is the original recipe says 6 slices of bacon. 6 slices of bacon? What is that? That's like a 1 bite. Now, if you don't want that much bacon, you can cut it back. But I use 14. So, all right, now we're going to do the rest of the chicken cubed up. I'm going to put that on top. I'm going to take this glove off in a second. Dun, dun, dun. And let's do a little bit more, just a little more garlic, a little more onion powder. That was a lot of more. Don't tell nobody. And let's go ahead and do the rest of that ranch packet. Now in the ingredient list, you're going to see, I believe it's a half cup, it's 2/3 cup of milk. I'm not putting that in this one because the one time I did make this with riced cauliflower holds a lot more water than a tater tot. So with the milk, it was just too liquidy. So we're not putting any liquid in this, and it should come out just right. I will have a note in there of 2/3 cup of milk, and I'll put in parentheses or something, noting that only if using regular tater tots. So that'll be just as a side note there. Okay, so at this point we're going to do the last cup of cheese. Oh, and in the original recipe, it says 2 cups of cheese. I love cheese, I love bacon, like, let's crank it up, kick it up a notch. So that's it. Folks, at this point, all we're going to do is put the lid on, which I have ready right now. And we're going to throw this on high. Let me double check. Yep, we're going to throw this on high for 3.5 hours. We're ready to go. So, it's already... That was really loud. And there we go, just like that, we are up and running. And as you can see, it's super simple. Right, and just like this thing is done. Now, as you can see down below, you know, if you want a little better presentation on it, you can mix in the bacon. Don't put all the bacon on the second layer, sprinkle some on top. That'd kick your presentation up a notch. One thing I'm going to do also, sprinkle some chives on. So if you added some chives, something like that, maybe also had the bacon more up top, just presentation wise, if you're worried about that. flavor's gonna be there. So here we go. Let's go ahead and scoop some out. See what we got. So, oh man, there we go. This is gonna be good. Chickeny, bacony, cheesy, cauliflowery goodness. There we go. Sprinkle a little more, bring it up top for you. Boom, there we go. Now, as you can see, as you look down here, you can see we do have some liquid there in the bottom. If you can see on this corner here. That's why on this particular one with the cauliflower, I do not add the 2/3 cup of milk. The first time I did, it was just, for me, what I like, it was just too much liquid. Again, if you're just going to use tater tots, go ahead and use the liquid. It comes out probably still even less liquidy than this is here. Just cauliflower holds a lot of moisture, that's it. So, hey, this is really good. This has always been a hit at potlucks, get-togethers. If you're looking for a go-to, this is it. Especially time-wise, if it's something for work, right? You can get there in the morning with everything already ready to go. Throw it on the counter, toss it on the crock pot, start it. So, come lunchtime, you're ready to rock and roll. So anyways, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it, comment on it, etc., etc. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the page, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.